Hey guys, I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving with lots of good food and great family time. I wanted to say I am grateful and thankful for all of you guys for subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. And for those that are not subscribed, consider it. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm a weirdo, straight up. Today we are going to analyze and review Egypt Like Never Before by Alli. It is edited beautifully, the cinematography is great, and Alli is an amazing filmmaker, so I felt it would be prudent to kind of analyze his flow, how he does certain things, and to take an in-depth look at this video in particular. So without further ado, let's jump into it. That's great. I'm already gonna go back. So you'll hear a riser right here. He adds this like riser sound and then blends it in with these quick shots that he has of him in Egypt that are very fast paced. He also puts like this VHS overlay over top. You see that? Has the sound effects of the horses, which he adds for sure. Right here, most likely he's using a luma fade over the dark parts of the image, which is why you cannot see these images he's flashing over top of this highlight or the white part. It's only the dark parts that you see these images flashing, which is why even on himself, since he is dark in this shot, it is showing the images. This is great too. Beautiful. So let's go back and let's take a look at this. So what he's doing is the camera operator is falling with him. So as he's falling back in the bed, the camera operator is falling at the same angle. So he's going down most likely on the side of the bed. And then what he does here almost is he uses what looks like a graduated mask at an angle. So then he fades it up into the desert. And then what he's doing here is he's just doing it in reverse. So he has the camera, he's walking backwards in reverse, he has the camera operator falling with him, and he's falling back into the sand right here, and then he's using that graduated mask. It's really well done. So he was walking backwards there. He made it look pretty good. Wow, yeah, that's amazing. He's doing a little sky replacement right here. Great shots. I also love the music in this video. Nice. Nice. Wow. So the VHS overlay, he does it again here. But what he's doing is he has the shot of the kids, right? He's masking out to the TV, and you'll notice it's a mask because you can see in the frame that the mask isn't perfect. It kind of overlays, goes over top of the frame of the TV here. He does a great job. I'm not knocking him at all. Right there, you can see he didn't do a perfect job there. It almost comes off the frame. But he masks it the whole way out. So even when he comes back here, it's still in the shot. It's super creative. He's a pro at it. He matches those two shots there with sound. So listen to this. Drinks it. It's kind of like an sound, and then you have the ropes that the guy is pulling. Let's go back one more time. Boom. That is one way to make a great travel video, is to match each shot according to sound, composition, light, color, subject matter, motion. Anything that you can use to connect two random shots is a great way to make things flow much easier. So I notice, watch, he does this a lot where he like blurs the two shots together. So right here I'll go frame by frame. Most likely he's using like an adjustment layer over top and then adding some type of blur effect. So he blurs those two shots. It almost connects them in a way. It's like a very small transition. And of course, listen to the sound effects. I mean, sound design is so important. Yeah, that's incredible. Right here, wow, look at that. So what he's doing here, I believe, is, I think this LED light is actually in the shot. I think what he's doing is he's masking out that LED light. He's using his exposure sliders and turning the highlights down and then up and then adding in that kind of like glitchy LED sound effect. But with this tuk-tuk, I believe he's using a program called M-Flare by Motion VFX, and then he is tracking it on the headlights of this tuk-tuk. It's really great. It looks really, really well done. Everything's starting to pick up. Music is building, which means the shots are picking up. Wow, that's great. Let's look at that. So he has the hyperlapse into these, what looks like egg lanterns. And then he is masking out the inside of this mirror. He has the shot, the drone shot of him driving in the desert. And then he uses like his iconic zoom glitch effect. And then it pulls into the next shot of him driving in the desert. That looks so fun. That looks so fun. I want to go to Egypt. Even right here. Watch this. So he blends these two shots together. The subject matter is the same. You have hot air balloons in both shots. But as far as like light and color and I guess motion is the same. But as far as like light and color, not really the same. So what he's doing here is he is adding this flame just on the bottom corner of the second shot that you can see. So it tricks your brain into thinking that these two shots are connected. Wow. Right there, he shows the shot of the hot air balloon. I'm sorry, the shadow of the hot air balloon. And in the same location, so your eyes don't have to move much, he shows another hot air balloon. Wow. Maybe he's using a lumifade there and fading out the bright parts of the image. I honestly have no idea how he does this. If you guys know, maybe it's something in Premiere. In Final Cut Pro, I don't know a way that you can do this other than, say, masking out the outline and then manually using your exposure sliders to bring it up, but that would take so much time. So if you guys know, shoot me a comment below. I'm curious. Ah, right here. Sorry, I keep going back, but the editing is on point. So these doors he adds in. Because they don't look super natural, he just adds this very bright white light that kind of blinds you. And then also it brings the focus in on him. But you'll notice they are masked because if I go frame by frame here, you see the doors in the corner. Right here, on the left side, you can see through that mask. So he's just tracking those doors as he's coming through. It's a really creative and done well. But there's no way to fill in that gap, I suppose. And then that is, oh, not it. Hyperlapse through, beautiful. Does those glitch effects a lot, that's what he's known for. Notice your eyes don't move much, they stay in the same spot of the screen, and he makes sure that the subject matter is in that center. It's really well done and extremely well edited. He is one of the best YouTube filmmakers out there. That is a beautiful video, and I hope I was able to shed some light on how he did things and why he did certain things. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you enjoyed this video and you liked seeing stuff like this, shoot me a comment below and let me know that you did. And don't forget to press the thumbs up button as well. And have a great day, guys.